The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Hey guys, welcome to the Dropkick Kitchen. My name's Sonny. This is Leo. Leo and I have known each other 20 years at this point now.
About that.
And we both had two things in common. We were both fans of professional wrestling. I spent about 25 years in professional wrestling, or still actually actively involved in professional wrestling. I was in the ring, and now I'm doing some commentary. Leo's been a lifetime fan.
Oh, yeah.
Our second passion is food.
Yep.
I've worked in restaurants, front of the house guy. Leo's been a back of the house guy.
The chef.
He likes the cooking. I like interacting with the people. If it doesn't come out of a box of cereal, I'm not that keen on it. So today, we're going to be making for you homemade potato chips and homemade Leo's famous chicken nuggets, or chicken fingers. Yes. And then we're going to make a ranch dipping sauce with it. And then we were going to make another sauce, but we just went with a barbecue sauce for the chicken fingers. So we're going to get started here. We're coming up on WrestleMania weekend. This is the Wednesday before WrestleMania. We have 37 matches on WrestleMania 35. Is that correct,
Something
Leo?
like that.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's a lot of matches this weekend
coming up.
coming up.
It's going to be like a 7-hour card.
It really is. So, Leo, WrestleMania 1 was when? Do you remember it? 1984?
1984, yeah. 84, yeah.
1984. The main event was
Hogan.
Hogan and Mr. T, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, man. I was 12
Hogan
years
and
old.
Mr. T versus Piper
and
Cowboy Bob or
And
Ace.
here we are 35 years later.
Yep.
Right?
And like back then, there was like 7 matches.
Yeah.
Really. And now there's like, not 37, but there's about 14.
Yeah, 14 matches.
It's ridiculous.
I remember going to see the first WrestleMania on closed circuit TV at Elm Street Junior High right in Nashua here. Because it wasn't a pay-per-view then. It was closed circuit TV,
Yep.
and that was the only way to watch it.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
I don't even remember where I watched the first one, to be honest
See that?
with you.
Yeah. Wasn't from a prison cell, was it?
No, I've never been to prison yet. I watched that show Oz. I don't want to go to prison.
Nobody wants to go to prison after watching that show Oz. All right, so we're going to start off real quick.
Yep.
So I got myself here a nice fancy-dancy mandolin, it's called. Mandolin is usually a stringed instrument, but it's also a potato slicer.
Nice.
You can actually use it for a lot of things. I have one at home that I thought was going to do well. It's a little handheld one.
Yep.
It cuts it too thick.
Okay.
This one here.
It's perfect.
Yeah, and it goes quick. So while I'm talking about this, or while I'm doing this, Leo.
Yep.
What are you looking forward to on
I'm
WrestleMania
actually
coming up
looking
this
forward
weekend?
to the main event: Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair. I think that they're going to steal the show.
I think
And
you're
it's
absolutely
time.
right.
I mean, this is the first time women have ever main evented a WrestleMania, and I'll tell you right now, they deserve it. You know, they really do deserve it.
They're going to close out the show.
Yep.
It's going to be an amazing match.
Yes, it is.
That's what everybody's looking for.
Right.
Do you think, there's rumor, obviously, they're going to do the big curtain call moment at the end with Sasha and Bayley and Becky and Charlotte standing with their belts.
With the as
the four horsewomen. Right.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the case?
I don't know. I actually think it's just going to be Becky. And the way they're pushing her, I just think it's going to be her standing there because both belts are now on the line.
Right. Yeah, it's winner take all they announced, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's going to be
interesting.
It's going to be hard for Charlotte to be standing there.
Yeah,
without
I think
a belt.
You're right. Yep.
You know, but they could always go to that later on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree.
The matches that they have, there's some really good matches. I mean, I was kind of happy to see Ricochet and Aleister Black getting involved as they're going to be. That's right. I think we got enough. We're good. So we got Usos versus Ricochet and Aleister Black versus the Boss, Cesaro and Sheamus, and then Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura, who actually has been like forgotten in the last year.
I think you're absolutely right.
Last year he wrestled AJ Styles in one of the main events. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did the big heel turn?
He's probably going to be in the opening match.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling they're going to open with that one.
Isn't that crazy how they do that?
Yeah.
Shinsuke, to me, when he first came out,
Yep.
had star written all over him. You know, I think that.
Turn it up. Yeah.
I think that that guy's he's a rock star.
He's unbelievable.
You know, he's a rock star for sure.
Now, Sonny, what you want to do is just check, just dip your fingers in the water and just splash it.
With the gloves?
Yep. Doesn't matter with the gloves, it's fine. Yep.
That's good?
Yeah, I think we should give it another 15 seconds or so.
All right.
So, guys, as Sonny's going to be doing the cooking of the chips.
I don't know if you guys can see how thin that potato is.
Oh yeah,
That's
that
gonna
thing is
crisp up.
really good, Sonny.
That's going to crisp up nice.
So I'm gonna cut up and slice up the chicken and stuff. I guess it is more like nuggets, Sonny, because I don't make them long. They're like you know what I mean?
Right.
They're like square.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you were telling me you have a unique style of
yes,
getting to
great
them,
job
right?
cleaning this, Sonny. That's awesome.
I did a good job.
You did
Hear
a
that?
great job.
My butchering skills.
All right, so I just cut them up into smaller pieces. Okay.
That's just regular chicken breast, right?
Just
Skinless,
regular
boneless
chicken breast that we get at Market Basket, where we do I do all my shopping.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, I don't go shopping, but Betty does. So
Okay, so Betty does all the
Yeah.
shopping, and she goes to Market Basket.
she does. She loves
So
it.
my kids and my grandson go crazy over my chicken fingers. Actually, anybody that's ever eaten them has. We did a pilot episode a while ago,
We did.
and I made chicken wings with my homemade sauce.
Yes.
And the cameramen here all tried it. Sonny tried it. And how was it? How was it?
I thought they were delicious. Gentlemen, you agree? The chicken wings and that sauce was delicious. It's
thanks,
unfortunate.
guys.
Yeah, this this is more my speed.
Right.
I'm a boneless, skinless chicken guy.
Yes. You had mentioned that too that
yeah.
day. I remember.
But I'll eat chicken on a bone when it's done right, and you definitely
Right.
did it right. So that's a good thing.
So it only takes a second, really, to do this, guys. And you'll see in a minute. I get to. I usually flour an egg wash into a breadcrumb, and then I just pound it. And there's no dirtiness on that.
Yeah. No, yes.
But so listen, guys. So like you said, Sonny, we got WrestleMania, but there's all kinds of wrestling going on during WrestleMania week.
Yeah, it's become an actual event.
It's
like
unbelievable.
The whole week.
I think it's amazing how one of my favorite companies in New England, Chaotic Wrestling, is finally being a part of WrestleMania week,
That's a great thing.
which I
Yeah.
think is awesome. I have to thank you again for helping me get the owner of Chaotic Wrestling, along with owning the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, Brian Fury, who will be coming on my other show that I do.
Bringing all other sports.
Yes, a short little plug there for that.
Yes.
But yeah, to have Brian on the show is amazing. I've already gotten people that have hitted me up because I finally announced it. And seriously, people are flipping out over
Yeah,
this.
Brian's been around. Brian's a guy who's been around a long time. He's done a
very
lot of
long
things,
time.
and he's now had a hand in training a lot of the top people you're seeing
Absolutely.
on WWE
Yep.
or coming up in NXT. So,
Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks. He's had he was around with Warbeard Hansen.
What about Kofi?
I think he was around with Kofi. I don't
Yep.
know if he had so much a hand in training him.
Okay.
But helped with. I know he was around with Tommaso,
Right.
Dominic.
Oh, Dijak.
Yeah, Dijak.
Dijakovic. Yeah, he goes by
Dijakovic or whatever.
Dijak
Yeah.
around here. So, guys, I got my flour. I got my breadcrumbs. And I have my egg wash that I already made up earlier. So it's all
What's
set
in
to
it?
go.
Just eggs and milk?
Eggs and milk. Regular all-purpose flour
All
again.
AP flour.
From Market Basket.
Yes.
Where I do all my shopping.
And now what's in your breading?
My breadcrumbs. Okay, I use Italian-style breadcrumbs.
Sure.
And I add some...
Not panko?
What's that?
Not panko, not the Japanese
panko.
style.
And I use Parmesan cheese. And I throw a little salt and pepper. Today, I actually threw in some stuff you have over there.
Very nice.
Some onion powder and stuff.
perfect.
You can never go wrong with doing stuff like that.
No, like
you
we
know?
talked about. We talked about it on the first show, but nobody's ever going to see that.
Right.
We're both big fans of garlic.
Yep.
I don't think you can ever have enough garlic.
Me either.
Onion powders is the same for me. As a matter of fact, today I bought with the sea salt, but it's garlic sea salt.
Right.
So just because there's any chance to use garlic, use it. It's a flavor of life,
Absolutely.
right? The spice of life.
So I'm going to start doing the chicken. And I'll put in, a few pieces to start. And it doesn't take long, It seems like there's a lot of pieces, because there are. But it won't take long. You'll see it in a minute. It just takes no time at all to make these.
This is something quick you can do at home.
Yes.
It doesn't. This really, what's a potato cost? Well, Dick told me it cost $14.95 for a single potato.
Where the heck did he go shopping? He didn't
Apparently-
go to Market Basket.
No, he must not have.
Definitely didn't go to
Because
Market
he wouldn't have
Basket.
paid $14.95 at
That's
Market
right.
Basket.
So as I have it, like I showed you, it's in the egg wash now. And I'll drop it in the breadcrumbs. And it'll just take, boom, boom, pretty much done. That's one.
Pounds it with his
literally
fist. See that?
Took just a second, you know?
You'll see a lot of guys use the tenderizer or the mallet.
Yeah.
But you cut them, I think you cut them into such a nice portion.
Yep.
That just a nice quick.
Yeah, I mean, when I
Pound
worked
with
at
your
your
fist?
mama's restaurant,
Oh,
okay,
your mama's.
I would have to, pound out like a bunch of veal and chicken.
Sure.
The chicken would be for like palms and stuff like that, and marsalas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you would use a mallet for that.
Right, because you're doing bulk.
Right.
This is a quick couple of
Just
breasts.
so quick.
You guys like chicken breast? Yes. Just regular breast?
Nice.
You like the breast the best? Thighs? You like thighs? I like thighs.
See, Maria's big on like the thighs at
Yeah.
home. I like breasts. I'm not into the dark meat. I'm not.
No, me either.
I don't really like the dark meat. I like the white meat, especially on turkey too, not just chicken.
Yeah, turkey for me, the best cut is that first cut off the
yeah.
breast out of when it comes out of the oven,
Absolutely.
and then I'm good. You can keep the rest.
And it was great because growing up, my dad, my mom, and my brother would eat all the dark meats. And
Yeah.
there's plenty of white meat for me.
My father-in-law's
And my
that way. My
sisters.
father-in-law, my brother-in-law, both like the dark meat
Right.
off the legs and stuff. I'm not a fan. All right,
So-
these potato chips here. Couple minutes in the fryer. Use a slotted spoon to get some of that oil off.
Right.
Put them on a paper plate or a regular plate with some paper towels to soak up that extra grease because, healthy and everything.
Right.
So
Trying to be healthy, right?
trying to be healthy.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to be.
I mean, we're making, fried everything. But
So we can only go so far with the healthiness on that.
exactly, yeah. What the hell?
But
What do we have to lose at this point?
What are you looking forward to at WrestleMania?
At WrestleMania, honestly, every year I look for that. I didn't know it was called the WrestleMania moment.
Yep.
But that's what they call it, is a
Right.
WrestleMania moment. And it's, that one match or that one spot that just stands out that everybody talks about the
Right.
next day. Monday, you come into work and everybody's like, holy Christ, did you see this?
Yes.
That's the thing I look forward to. And then I always look forward to like the feel-good story. Like I think this year is going to be the Kofi, the
Being
feel-good
with
story.
the company 11 years and getting
11
the shot
another
at the
local
title.
guy.
Yep.
11 years, never had a shot at the single title.
Wow. Not the world title. He's had
the world title.
shots at other titles.
Exactly.
He's won, right? He's been
Yeah.
an Intercontinental
Yeah, I
champion.
think he's been a
He's
US
been
champion.
a tag team,
Yeah.
US, all that. And Kofi Kingston is a local guy.
He's a very local guy.
Yes.
He started in chaotic wrestling,
Yep.
we were just talking about. And
Yes.
if it happens for him, man, I know that there's going to be a lot of guys that are personal friends with him up this way that are going to be so affected by it and are going to be so happy for him.
Yep, they're going
and
to
it
shed
is. It's
some
going to be a
tears
great
because
movement.
I
Yeah.
don't even know him like you guys do, and I'll probably shed a tear if
Yeah.
he wins. I'm not
It's-
even kidding because I
mean,
love Kofi.
It may only last until Tuesday.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was somebody, he did it,
Yep. And you're right, though. That is the feel-good story because 2 years ago, the feel-good story was with Daniel Bryan,
Right.
who now, hopefully, and I'm a huge Daniel Bryan fan, and this will be the first time I think I've ever rooted against Daniel Bryan. Seriously.
Yeah.
Well, because I had met him before, and he was
Yeah.
such a nice guy.
He is such a nice guy.
And he'd
Guys,
only
the
eat
oil here, we're
salads.
probably got it at about 350 degrees.
Yeah, about
right?
that.
Yeah, you don't want to heat it too high because it will burn,
Yes.
and you don't want to have burnt oil because I don't really know why, but they just tell
No,
me
it
you don't
just
want to have burnt
doesn't taste
oil.
good.
It just doesn't taste good.
Exactly.
So, yeah. So we'll. I'm just going to do a couple of these here while you're getting
Yeah,
those good,
please do. Yeah.
and then we'll season these. And with these potato chips and with the chicken nuggets, I'm also going to make a homemade ranch, like I explained earlier. And I actually made homemade mayonnaise
That's awesome.
to make the ranch. Betty and I started this thing a while back. We started
Yeah.
doing the Whole30 diet.
Your wife, Betty. You saw
Yeah,
that
my
everyone
wife Betty.
knows.
I'm sorry. Yes, my wife Betty. She's not just my roommate. She's actually my wife. But we started this Whole30 diet, and it's all about a lot of clean eating, not a
Right.
lot of processed foods.
Yep.
So they had this recipe for homemade mayonnaise, homemade ketchup, homemade ranch
wow.
dressing. And literally the mayonnaise takes 2 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, an immersion blender, egg,
Yep.
oil, dry mustard, and salt,
Okay.
and lemon juice. And man, it tastes better than store-bought mayonnaise.
Wow.
Because
That's
you
cool.
can season it however you want. You can put garlic in there.
Right,
You
right.
can put whatever you really want in there. And it just comes out phenomenal. And we're going to use that as the base for the ranch dressing.
Right.
And ranch dressing is, I know you said you're not a big fan.
Nope.
One of
But,
my favorites.
I don't hate it. I'm
Right.
just saying, I don't, if that's the only thing there, I will
Sure.
eat it.
I love ranch dressing, especially when it's done right. I love
Right.
a lot of dill in my ranch
Yeah.
dressing. I just love dill. I've been on this dill kick I ate these fried dill pickle chips the other day.
Really?
And my God, I think I fell in love.
Re-
I felt like I cheated on my wife.
Were they the Lay's chips? Because
No,
I've
they're
seen
made
the
by
bag.
they're made by Utz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and man, they were tremendous. So
That's awesome.
it was very, very good. It was great. So yeah, so that ranch is going to be great. So when these potatoes are done,
Yep.
and we start your chicken, you and I are going to swap spots a little bit.
Exactly.
I'll get working on the ranch dressing.
Yep.
We'll fry up those chicken fingers.
So this is what I got. I wrote down the matches and stuff. Like I said earlier, that the Raw Tag Team title is going to be in a 4-way.
Now, who's on that again?
That is the Uzos versus Ricochet and Aleister Black.
That's SmackDown, right?
Actually, this is the Raw Tag Team titles.
With the Usos? You
Yes.
sure?
Yes, because the SmackDown titles is
Isn't the Usos the SmackDown champion?
I thought they were the Raw champions. I
No,
could
the
be wrong.
Revival is.
Oh, the Revival is. There you go. I don't even see them on the card here.
I don't think they are. I know they just got
Sorry.
challenged.
So it is the SmackDown.
They just
Thank
got
you, Sonny.
challenged by Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
Right. Do you
Now, that
think
would be pretty
a
cool.
pre-show?
I think that would be a pre-show,
That
but I think that'd be
probably
pretty
is.
cool because both those guys, Zach and Kurt, are from the New York area.
Yes.
So
So it
I
would
think
be
that'd
cool if they won.
Yep.
Absolutely. Then you got, like I said, the Women's Battle Royal. That ought to be interesting.
Isn't it crazy? Like, I appreciate that they try to put everybody on the show to get everybody a payday.
That's awesome. It
but
really
it's
is.
a lot of matches.
Sure is.
There's a lot of
But I
matches.
mean, having a couple of battle royals is a smart way, like you said, to get everybody on
on the card, yeah.
It's very important, that you don't leave anybody out.
Yep, I agree.
I
agree.
I mean, imagine being signed to the biggest wrestling company in the world and they're having the biggest show, and you're not good enough to be on it.
Yeah. Or you're not considered to be on it. Yeah.
Right. And I'll tell you, some NXT guys are on it, which I like. I know they've been on Raw now for a while.
Right.
But it's still pretty cool to see Ricochet and Aleister Black.
What do you think about Kurt Angle against Baron Corbin?
Everybody
There's been a lot of talk about that.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't think Baron
don't either.
I think Baron Corbin's pretty good. I really do.
He's a big dude.
guy.
Yeah, he's a big dude. I think he moves really well.
Yeah.
You can definitely see that Kurt Angle's lost a lot of steps.
Oh, yeah.
He relies a lot now just on that German suplex.
Right.
When he used to be a lot more, innovative
Agile.
and whatnot, but and agile. But you know what though? The guy's busted his butt for
a
15
long
years,
time.
16 years. Right?
And he's one of the guys that picked wrestling up, like pro wrestling up immediately.
Yeah. To come from that amateur background
Yes.
into what
You won a gold
what we
medal
do.
with a broken neck.
broken freaking neck.
Freaking neck. That's
Broken
right.
freaking neck.
Yep.
Were you guys aware of that, Kurt Angle? He was an actual Olympic
He actually is an Olympic
1996?
gold. Yep.
Olympic gold medal. So he actually won a gold medal with a
And he
broken
had
neck.
a broken neck. It's crazy.
The heavyweight freestyle wrestling or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it Greco-Roman? I know that.
I think it was freestyle.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy to do that.
Yes.
And he's since had a couple of neck surgeries. He's
He's so talented.
very talented guy. It'll be hopefully that'll be a good send off for him too. So that'll be emotional as well.
Yeah.
That video package he showed on him on Monday night.
It was incredible, huh?
That was very
I
good.
really thought
Yeah.
that was great. But yeah, so then we got also you got the women's tag team title is another 4-way with the Boston Hug connection with Sasha Banks, another local girl, and her tag team partner Bailey, and they're going to be taking on Beth Phoenix, who was just returned,
Yeah.
teaming up with Natalia, and also Nia Jax, The Rock's cousin, and
Tamina
Snuka, Jimmy Snuka's daughter. And also this team that I can't stand, and I don't even know why they signed them, the Iconics.
You don't like him?
No. Listen, Peyton Royce is okay.
Yeah.
But that Billie Kay is horrible. I'm sorry. She's horrible. Did
think-
you see the little thing they did in the ring last night? Oh,
I'm going to be honest. I don't even know that I've ever even seen them wrestle. I just think they're funny in their
Sunday
promos.
was horrible. That girl.
Uh.
I guess if you want to look at it that way, they're funny.
Yeah.
I guess.
They're entertaining. So.
But
Yeah.
they ain't entertaining me.
No.
Nope, not at all. Peyton Royce, though, is a very attractive girl. Billie Kay looks a little weird to me.
Let me ask you: would you throw her out of bed if she was eating these chips? I would. Because there's more
Maria's
room on the
watching
floor.
the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maria's watching
Maria
the show.
might be watching
Hi,
the
Maria.
show.
Hi.
So I'd say no.
Hi, Betty.
But you should ask me about independent girls.
No, I'm sure you're not a fan of any of them.
Oh yeah.
named Angel.
Maria knows. I show her the girls that I like. So that way, so when she does catch me looking,
She knows.
I don't get in trouble. You know what I mean?
How does
She's
that
like,
work?
Oh, he likes her anyways.
How does that work, though? You don't get in trouble for looking?
Yeah, you shouldn't get in trouble for looking. It's
true.
if you try to touch or try to get a date or something, then you
Good
can
point.
get in big trouble.
Yeah, that's yeah. I
So I'm
look at
almost
nobody
done
but
here.
my wife.
I'm almost done.
And
See,
I'm
it
done
didn't
here.
take long, right? It took
No.
about what? About 7-8 minutes. You think? Maybe less.
Maybe less, yeah.
So
Good thing I have the slide of spoon and I'm not spilling oil everywhere.
yeah, that is a good thing.
Because
It's a very good thing.
oil's a
Yeah.
freaking mess. So while those chips are hot, by the way,
Yep.
I'm just going to take a little bit of, I'm going to take this, no, not that. I'm going to take the garlic sea salt grinder. I'm going to pop some of that on there. So we're going to have garlic sea salt chips.
Nice.
So while there's still a little bit of oil on there, we're going to let that soak up.
Okay.
You know, let that soak up there. And,
You might have to drop a little bit of more oil in there for me.
Perfect.
Yep, just a little. So it doesn't take long to heat up. So I'm almost done here, guys. And you guys are going to love these chicken fingers. Again, the breadcrumb is just Italian style breadcrumbs. Little salt, little pepper, Parmesan cheese for sure. Like I said, Market Basket brand. That's where I do all my shopping. I love that store. And there's 2 locations near my house. Both of them are on Amherst Street. So, but it is a great store. I've been shopping at Market Basket my whole life. Seriously. There was one right near my house where I grew up in. I grew up in Lowell. But there was the store was actually in Tewksbury. Like
Yeah, Tewksbury, right up the road.
Maybe 3 minutes up the road from my house. So, all right. So now we are in 1 second gonna swap sides. Okay.
All right.
One
You
second.
go in front.
Not yet.
Oh,
Almost ready. I'm gonna take these gloves off and put some new ones on. Okay. And you got the book, Sonny. So if you want to talk about some wrestling, there are the matches.
perfect. All right.
Go back to our spots.
So now I'm going to make your homemade ranch. You're going to start off with a half a cup of milk. I'm just using, I think it's actually 2% because that's what we drink at the house. All right.
Sorry.
Well, you get those going. No, you're good. You got it?
Trying to get him out of there. You out of
All
your
right.
way.
All right. We're going to do half a cup of sour cream. I just need to grab a spoon here real quick. Oh, no.
I want to let this heat up
Perfect.
a little more.
Yeah.
Okay. While
Half a
you're
cup.
doing that, I'm going to let this heat. I'm just going to turn it up and then I'll turn it back down.
And we're going to do this right in the mason jar.
Yep.
Keep it all contained right in there.
A lot easier for you that way.
A lot easier, yeah.
Less messier.
Way less messy. Yes,
Okay.
it's going to be great. And like I said, ranch to me is the sauce of life.
Right?
So
Yeah, you do love your ranch.
I do love ranch. I love ranch. I love lamp. Yeah. So half a cup of sour cream, half a cup of milk,
Okay.
and it's a half a cup. I don't know what I did here.
Use the same spoon. It's all going in the same thing.
I just put that in a bad place.
Oh, right there. I see it right here.
Oh,
Got it?
perfect. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
Like I said, I made the mayonnaise myself.
Perfect. This is perfect. Now I'm going to
that
start
little
dropping
jar?
a little bit more in, guys, because the oil is up to par.
All right.
I can't wait for you guys to try these because I swear I
can't
know
wait to
you
eat them,
guys are
Leo.
going to love them. You're going to love them. Everybody that eats them loves them. I told Sarah I was making them today, and she said, I wish she wasn't working because she could have came and been a guest here today. That's
right.
my youngest. She's
That's your
17.
youngest,
She's going on a trip of a lifetime. She's leaving a week from tomorrow. She's going to Germany, Switzerland, and France.
Crazy.
In one trip. It was cost a little over $5,000.
But you got it.
But yeah, well, in between me and her mother, we had no choice to have it.
Yeah, when a kid gets an opportunity like that,
Yeah.
you got to take it.
Yep.
So in the ranch, I'm doing half a teaspoon of parsley, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of dill weed, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then sea salt.
Okay.
I'm going to whisk it all together. Like I said, I like dill, so I might go a little. Oh, I have no choice. I went heavy. It's happening.
That's all right.
Whisk that together till it's nice and smooth.
As you can see, too, guys, it doesn't take very long for the chicken
No.
fingers either. I mean, I flatten them down enough where
Yep.
it shouldn't take long.
Cooks quick. Obviously, the
Yes.
thinner the chicken,
Yep.
the quicker it's going to take. You know, that's why if like if you're baking chicken or if you're cooking
Right.
chicken at home, you have different cuts. Thick chicken breast, obviously
Yep.
leave those on a lot longer. But if you're temping them, that's the one you want to temp because if that one's done, guaranteed the thinner ones are done as well.
Right. So this is perfect.
Yeah, I don't know how we made such a mess, but we do.
That's all right. We'll
They yelled
clean it
at us
right up
last time.
afterwards. Ah, look at that.
We should have people.
That is perfect.
We should have people clean up for us.
Perfect. Oh yeah, I think we should bring. Yeah, maybe we should have like maybe we'll have some kids in here cleaning up for us after. Yeah.
Is there
That's
a
not a
culinary
bad
program
idea.
at Alvern?
There what?
A culinary program at
I'm
Alvern?
sure there is. I think every school's got them nowadays. Well,
Yeah,
in
they-
Nashua, I think it's only at one of the schools, but they bust. You know, like
Yep, they'll
if
bust
I'm
'em
not
in.
mistaken, it's at North. See, and then I've worked at both high schools.
Yep.
So I'm gonna drop some more in, guys.
And I'm just looking for
What you need?
nothing.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this here. All right, we're coming down on time.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be going over 30. No, you want to just well.
Let's just finish it up. Let's get some chicken in here.
All right, we got the chicken. It's all set.
All right. I got forks. I got chips, guys. Come grab a bite.
Please. Try them out.
Yeah,
Chips.
come on. For the love of God. Work with me. It's TV. Don't they say don't work with plastic utensils, children, or animals?
Because we're almost done here.
Yeah.
We'll fry up the other stuff when we're done. But so guys, Leo's homemade chicken fingers, Sonny's homemade chips. Guys, what'd you think?
Wow.
The Dropkick Kitchen. What do you guys think?
Very good. Good stuff.
Guys, Sonny, this is awesome. All right, we're out. Take care, guys.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.